how to make a Touchmark stamp. Wait, this is not the video I released like 2 weeks ago. This is a totally different method, much easier, and I'm going to show you guys how it's done. It's a lot more accurate and so much easier to do. It's an acid etched, sort of an acid etch method. I will explain that shortly. So grab your salt water and vinegar, let's get started. If you remember, I had to cut the D off of this DG stamp because it wouldn't work properly. This is something I made for a company called Center Customs. This is a non-hardened stamp that they needed. You can see the little SK logo in there in the brass knuckles. This is the test piece I did first, and this is the final finished piece, how it turned out. So I'm grinding off the G on this touch stamp I made before and flattening it out, trying to get it not quite a mirror finish, but you know, close as I can, and then cleaning it up with some rubbing alcohol. And these are little used a Cricut vinyl die cutter to cut these logos out. This is just plain old vinyl you find at the hobby store. And of course this is a reversed logo. And just clean it up, and then using some transfer tape, which is just basically very unsticky tape used specifically for this. Tape it down, carefully pull away the backing, and then affix it to whatever you're trying to etch. Peel it away, and ready to move forward. This is just regular electrical tape I'm using to protect the rest of the metal, and some wire I have taped tightly to the metal. And this is a power supply. A car battery would work as well. The negative is hooked up to just a piece of scrap metal. And this is some white vinegar. And I'm going to add some salt water. But wait a second, you're supposed to add acid to water, not water to acid. If you're going to do this, make sure to do that properly. I did it backwards. I didn't think about it, but vinegar obviously is an acid, so be careful doing this and do it the right way. If it were anything more acidic than vinegar, I think it may be an issue, but I don't think this is all that dangerous, but be safe anyway. Now we put the negative side in the solution. And now we put the item we're going to etch into the solution, and only then do we turn this on, not before. As you can see, the metal starts to bubble on the negative side. And I'm kind of jostling a little bit just so little pieces of rust and stuff that are in there are coming out of the item regularly. And for goodness sake, don't touch the solution while the electricity is in it. It could be catastrophic, so be careful. I'm peeling it away and revealing what I've made. Cleaning it off a bit to take a good look at it. And I run it under a wire wheel too to see all the detail. Now I'm going to have to get rid of these edges a bit. And I took it to the grinder and got rid of most of the surrounding metal that I could. And then I tried to file it, but I have already hardened this, so the files won't cut it. So I had to resort to carbide tips on the Dremel tool, and that worked okay. Now in my case I don't need to, but in your case, if you haven't made yours yet, you would obviously want to heat treat this at this point. Now I already showed you how to do the heat treatment in the previous video, so I will leave a link in the description to that video so that you can see exactly how I did it, and I don't have to bore you with it in this video. And as you can see, the results are pretty good. I mean, that's not bad at all. It's a lot better than the previous one, and it's exactly what I was after, so I'm pretty happy with this, and I will definitely use this process in the future for other things. You also don't have to worry about using and storing or discarding caustic chemicals with this method. I think vinegar and salt water is pretty tame. Thanks to fans like Brian Elkins and Ghost8982 for pointing out this method in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.